Hello everyone, I'm Switch and I wanted to make a video on a very important topic. I know that this is still one of my very first videos, but I just really wanted to address this. So February 21st to 27th is Eating Disorders Awareness Week. I don't know what I was trying to say, but yeah, the 21st and the 27th is the Eating Disorder Awareness Week, and I just want to talk about that. I have had quite the experience with it for the past 4 years, and I still struggle, which is kind of why I didn't really put myself together today, just because I've been struggling a lot lately, and I just didn't feel, I guess, the motivation towards putting myself together. So, eating disorders have the highest mortality rate of any mental illness, so they should always be taken severely seriously, and an estimated 10 to 15% of the people who have eating disorders are male. So it is not a illness that is geared towards any gender or any age or anything really. It affects many different people of all shapes, sizes, colors, races, age, everything. And I've been hospitalized 4 times for this, and really every single time I was admitted, there's just a whole different amount of people there. And there are also not only just like a couple types of eating disorders, like the most common are anorexia and bulimia. So I personally have struggled with anorexia, and I don't necessarily understand the other ones that much, but they are just as serious. There are many complications that come with them, such as, like, I've experienced like low heart rate and your heart slowing down, osteoporosis, and just severe dehydration, and some people have to get like feeding tubes and stuff. I had to live off of a feeding tube for about 6 months last year in 2015. So it's really nothing that you can mess around with, and a lot of people do not take it seriously. But if you do see any like warning signs or symptoms, I would definitely say to give that person help. Or if that is you, please reach out for help. There's National Eating Disorder Association, it's NEDA, and you can end up looking it up on the internet. And those are some good resources if you would like to look for some help. Also, I'm sure you could just go to like a hospital and they could probably direct you to go to the right direction if you need the help. Like, first hospitalization for me, it just started out just in a regular medical hospital, and then they sent me over to like an eating disorder treatment center where I stayed for about like a month or so. And then I had to go to a partial program, so I was there during the day and I slept at home. And then I eventually got weaned down into outpatient. And then they kind of released me too soon, so I ended up back inpatient again. And then that didn't really work, so I was inpatient again a couple of days after I came home. And then I was home on a feeding tube that time. And, well, I ended up back like a month later, probably about that. And then during that hospitalization, I ended up getting my tube out. And after that, I was home for a couple months after that last hospitalization now. And it really is a lot. And you have to really work towards everything. It's just really difficult. And it's really sad that people don't take it seriously. And it's really not easy either. Like, people just think it's as easy as just eating. Like, saying, like, oh, like, just go eat, like, a cheeseburger or something. Or, like, just start eating. Or just go on a diet. Like, those are the worst things you can ever say to someone. Because it's really way more than that. It's a mental illness, as I kind of have said before. And it's really never about the weight. And basically, you just have to go on a journey to figure out what that thing is that is making you get to that point. But I started out at pretty much like the, I don't really want to give numbers because I don't want to like trigger anyone, but I started out at like a higher weight, and then over this past year it went down, like sloped completely, and ended up underweight, and I am now currently in like the lower end of normal, so my dietitian and eating disorder therapist are trying to help me maintain that, and I have to be on a certain meal plan and have everything, drink the right amount of fluids, and be seen multiple times a week. I basically have appointments every day, and it's a really long road. And yeah, but I really just want to say that this really is a real thing and it should be taken 100% seriously. And yeah, just you need to get help. Like, you can think that you can do it on your own, but really you just need to reach out and get help. I know also, like, you're gonna be too sick to want help at some points, because I have been like that. Also, I was like the other day, but I'm not really going to talk about that much. And yeah, but they're more common than you think. They're not like extremely common, but I forget exactly what percentage it was. But yeah, most people end up knowing someone who have suffered from eating disorder or who have themselves suffered from an eating disorder. And yeah, it's a really tough journey. But if you have any questions or anything that you want me to talk about, feel free to leave any comments and I can discuss anything further. I guess I just kind of wanted to like make an awareness video, and I just have been kind of rambling off and not really giving much information. So if you would like me to give more information, I definitely would do so. I would be more than glad to. Or if you want me to discuss anything specifically, I would also do that. But it really is a long, hard journey, and it can be frustrating at times, but it's hard. And if you're going through that, please stay strong, because I know you can get through it. And also to anyone else who's going through it, just we can make it. So that's basically my awareness video, and I love you all. Stay strong, and yeah, just let me know if I can talk about anything else.